Where do we start talking about this one, Oxford fans? It's the final game of the season, as it turns out, and what a great game it was to go out on. We certainly did our part, scoring the 3 goals, but unfortunately, so did Blackpool. Yes, this one ended Blackpool 3, Oxford United 3 in the second leg of the playoffs, which ultimately means Oxford went out by 6 goals to 3 on aggregate. We all knew it was going to be a tall order and a tough ask, and ultimately that 3-0 hiding that we took at the Kassam Stadium just was too much of a mountain to climb. And before we say anything else about Oxford's performance, well done to Blackpool. Thoroughly deserved it. I thought you were much the better side over the 2 legs. More clinical up front and much better at defending, even though Oxford did find a way of scoring goals past you today at the 4th time of asking for the season. But yeah, thoroughly deserved it from your point of view, and well done. And especially the first goal he scored today was an absolute beauty. But going into the game, Oxford pretty much lined up the same as we saw them line up in the first leg. So Robinson has no tweak in tactics. He has no change of anything. It's just same again, guys. Go out. If it didn't work the first time, it's bound to work the second time. I think there was one change. It was Ford came into Hansen, so at least that would improve our set-piece delivery. Blackpool could have been 1-0 up after 2 minutes. That was really, Alex Sims was completely unmarked in it. But why mark him? Why? We'll just leave him unmarked. He only scored 2 goals against us in the first leg. But luckily his header was straight at Stevens. And then Oxford did finally score past this Blackpool side. A dream start for Oxford. We needed an early goal, or that was the route to victory everybody thought would come about if we got an early goal. From our first real attack, it was kind of a free kick that we won. It was one of those ones that could have gone either way, but it was given to us, and it was a good ball in, and for once Blackpool didn't clear it, and Taylor got the ball out of his feet and hit it into the corner, and after 7 minutes you're 1-0 up, and believe me, I would say, I'm sure I speak for all Oxford fans, would say we were believing at that point. But as good as we can be going forward, it's equalled out with sloppiness at the back, and we've seen that in spades during this playoffs, and that was there again. And we just couldn't hold on to that lead for little more than 2 or 3 minutes. Actually, I think it was 11 minutes. Yeah, 11 minutes where Blackpool did get that equaliser. And it came about from poor Oxford's sloppiness again. I think we gave away the ball in midfield, and it got played out to Embleton. He just attacked Anthony Ford. He had a runner out wide. Ford went that way. Embleton cut inside. Beautiful finish. What a wonderful goal. Stevens had no chance. That was a superb strike. But just annoying that Oxford couldn't stay in the lead for longer. And just like what we saw in the first leg, Oxford conceded a goal, and straight away they conceded another goal straight after it. And this just fucking drove me crazy. I just cannot believe how naive and how poor we were at the back sometimes in this tie. Corner comes in, Brannigan's just gets beaten to the ball at the back post. It comes back in, and there's Dougall. He beats his man as well, gets to the ball first. There's more desire from the Blackpool players to win those balls than the Oxford players. And it was just so frustrating to be from such a great position, like 5 minutes later, you're in an even worse position than we were when we started. And I think Oxford were awful then for the majority of the first half. They were all over the place. Sloppy, ill-disciplined. I thought Taylor was appalling, some of the things he did. That eye rake was pretty disgusting. I know there was a challenge in the second half that was pretty bad, so he could have got a red card. But I just thought Oxford looked really erratic, really rattled. And towards the end of the first half, they started to get a bit better with their passing. But it was frustrating. And at that point, borderline embarrassing. And I just put it down to really the tactics. I hate the way Robinson just put out the same team playing the same way when it didn't work the first time round. You could have played Goran today. You could have played a 4-2-3-1. You could have played Andrew. He would have given you more of a threat if you went direct. But no, he doesn't ever bloody change anything. But full credit to Oxford for the second half. I'd say they played really well, and they gave it a go, and they did play much better in the second half. They got a goal pretty early on. Henry actually hit the post moments before we did get that goal. It was another free kick, actually. Where didn't look like we'd ever score from a set piece in the first leg. But came all the way over. Atkinson got his head on it, and it went into the bottom corner. And again, you're thinking, just hold on to this for a bit. Don't give away anything sloppy. But we just don't seem to be able to do that. And Blackpool broke again straight away. They got a cross in. And once again, Gary Yates scores like 2 minutes after we score to make it 3-2, but he's unmarked in the box. Why is he unmarked? He's their lead fucking goal scorer. Why are you not keeping an eye on him? Why are you not marking him? So again, just sloppy play from Oxford United. But again, they didn't give up, and you've got to give them credit for that. I do give Oxford credit for not giving up in that one, and they kept going. It was Shodipo who got another equaliser to make it 3-3, and that's the way it stayed. No more goals in the game, although there probably could be. But and ultimately, I don't know. How do you say it? Really? I don't know what to say. I'm not overly frustrated. I'm not overly angry. I think it was always going to be a bit of a long shot. I'm pleased that they were able to score goals and gave it a go. I'm annoyed that they weren't able to be a bit more savvy and a bit more streetwise, and I think that's ultimately the flaws in this Oxford United side. It's got some good players and we've got some talent, but we've got a lot of naivety and we've got a lot of youth, and we need to work out how to manage games a lot better, which hopefully will come over time. And it would be nice if Robinson did ever come up with a plan B, but I wouldn't hold your breath on that one too much. So it's Blackpool who move forward into the League One playoff final. And once again, good luck to you, Blackpool fans. And, as I say, thoroughly deserve to beat Oxford overall in this tie. As for Oxford, well, that's the end of the season, isn't it? In many ways, this 3-3 draw summed up, or even this whole tie summed up our whole season kind of within those two games. Terrible at times, pretty decent at times, but ultimately not really good enough to go up or get into or be serious contenders for promotion. So we have to go again in League One next season, and there'll be a lot of rebuilding. Hopefully we'll be able to keep on to some key players, but that is a video for another time. And that just leaves me to say thank you very much for following Very Biased Opinions for this Oxford United season. Thank you for watching all of the live streams. Thank you for watching all of the videos. Please put your comments down below. As always, hit that like button if you do like the video. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, but you like the content, think about subscribing and hit that notify bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Even though that's the end of an Oxford United season, we've still got some more content coming out on the channel. We've got Champions League and Europa League finals predictions coming up, and also we'll have some quality videos coming out for the European Championship. So stay with us over the summer. And once again from me, thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon.